This is the R to R digital to analog conversion breadboard prototype. Over here we have our voltmeter reading the voltage coming out of the circuit. We have our 2.2 kilo ohm resistors, 2 R resistors, and 1 kilo ohm resistors, 1 or just R resistors. There is an 8-position rocker bank switch along with a 1 kilo ohm resistor network that is connected to ground, providing a pull-down resistor configuration. Along with that, there's a 9-volt alkaline power plus voltage source that's connected to the circuit. Over here, if we flip this first switch, it should give us half of the source voltage, which is around 4.5 volts. This next one should give us 1/4, this one 1/8, 1/16. This is the digital to analog conversion, the R to R resistor ladder circuit diagram. Over here we have our output of the circuit, and over here we have our inputs that are connected to the source voltage. The 2R resistor is double the resistance of the R resistor, and over here this is connected to ground. This circuit can be simplified using Thevenin's equivalent circuits. For the 2R and 2R resistors, these can be simplified down to a R resistor as they are parallel, and that would leave us with an R resistor and an R resistor. These 2 R resistors in series can be reduced to a 2R resistor, and this 2R resistor and 2R resistor can be further simplified to an R resistor. This pattern will continue until the entire circuit can be defined as output is equivalent to the resistance of R. To calculate for the outputs in the circuit, if we assume that VB7 is high, that means that half of the voltage would be going out to the output and half of the voltage would be being grounded by these other switches. Every single increment, this doubles. So this would be half of the source voltage, this would be 1/4, this would be 1/8, 1/16, 1/32, 1/64, 1/128, and 1/256. Over here, we have a DC power jack along with a surface mount LED and 10 kilo ohm surface mount resistor that will indicate when the circuit is on by lighting up the LED. There are the 5.1 kilo ohm resistors. The 2R resistors are the 10.2 kilo ohm resistors. Over here we have the 8-position rocker switch bank, which is giving us the inputs into the circuit. These inputs would be in binary or digital. Over here we have the 1 kilo ohm resistor network, which creates a pull-down resistor configuration. This case is 3D printed and has 5mm brass inserts to allow the PCB to be screwed in. To power the case, we have the Schroeder DC power jack on the side that allows for integration with the 9-volt power source. When I power on the case, you can see the voltmeter display, and you can change the output voltage using the switches over here.